Today, Ontario's top court decided to effectively do away with one of the country's prostitution laws, dramatically change another, and leave the third alone.
So what does that mean for Ottawa? Back in 2010, we changed the policy with respect to how we would conduct our street sweeps or our prostitution sweeps. We will continue to apply the same principles that we implemented in 2010. We are complaint-driven, and we will conduct prostitution sweeps if the number of complaints in any specific neighborhood grows to a concern that we feel that we need to use that tool to be able to enforce the laws that are in the books.
The three prostitution laws have to do with communicating for the purpose of prostitution, running a bawdy house, and also living off the avails of prostitution. A group representing prostitutes in Ottawa and Gatineau called Power believes the safest thing for street-level sex workers is to be allowed to do their job without being harassed by police.
I think with this kind of the kind of practices we have around this, particularly in terms of the Ottawa Police, it just reifies and it creates more and more risk for workers.
The greatest controversy has to do with solicitation, communicating for the purpose of prostitution. The court decided today that that is not something that is going to be legal. Prostitutes in this city were hoping that it would be, particularly in Ottawa, because, as we've been told in months previously, that there is a predator, the police believe, on the loose, looking and killing women who work on the street.
These laws and their enforcement render sex workers vulnerable to violence.
And they say Ottawa police do nothing to help that by continuing with hooker sweeps, although Ottawa police haven't done any of those in some time.
The last prostitution sweep we did was prior to the news conference that was held in December 2011 by then Chief White.
Because the court ruling is, as they describe it, a mixed bag, prostitutes in Ottawa and across the country are still deciding whether or not they are going to appeal the court decision, or at least part of it. In Ottawa, Doug Hempstead for Sun News.